What is happening? Oh my gosh, Liam. The Lions have just won a game that we have not won, that I'm aware of at least, and I could be definitely mistaken. Daddy did not Google this before we went live. But I believe we have not won this game since 1957. Like, even where we won today in the divisional, not divisional, but there's a term for this. Daddy should have Googled a bunch of this stuff before we went live. But I'm too freaking excited. The Detroit Lions have won a playoff, not one playoff game, two playoff games, and we are going to be competing in the NFC Championship game. And next week, your Detroit Lions, my friends, are here, and we're doing it. And I'm excited. I know that the kids maybe think Daddy's being a little silly because they don't. Well, you talk about that for a second. I mean, for someone who doesn't follow football, I know you don't. What were your feelings watching Daddy watch the Detroit Lions win this game? What did you feel?
Only when when it's something really important, yeah, like it, but not really that much. Only if it's college or pro football.
Well, this was pro football. This was a big game. They win one more game. They're in the Super Bowl. It's a big game. But what were your feelings watching Daddy win the game?
Kind of felt good because what was 1952?
1957, since the last time we played in a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl technically did not exist at this point in time, right? Obviously, 1957 was the last time we won the championship, which would have been the equivalent of a Super Bowl at the time, but it did not exist at that point in time. So 1957 was the last time we won.
And that's when this house was made, right?
It might have been. When the house was created. I haven't looked that up. I don't know if we should look that up. I think you've talked about that before. So, man, I just want to say, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, you know how long it's been. It's been so long. It's been a journey. And there are those, and I made a post earlier, right after the game, pretty much, that there are those who certainly have, waited much, much longer than I have. For this, but what am I? If you're Detroit, Liam is letting me know. Thank you for the background production there, letting me know that if you are a Detroit fan or if you're rooting for Detroit to win this in the Super Bowl, or honestly, next week we gotta get through the 49ers, and the 49ers are not easy. We're playing the 49ers at home. It's going to be a game. But if you are a Detroit Lions fan, we're letting you know right now that you should subscribe. You should come hanging out and let us know how you feel about this. All I can say is that this is a joyous feeling that for anybody from the area, anybody who's even kept an eye on the Lions, it's something that there's almost no words. There's so many teams that we've watched do this over the years, and if you're a fan of football, you've watched many other teams play in the playoffs, even if it wasn't your team. And to finally see the Detroit Lions do this is honestly, it's a big moment. I know for you, Liam, it might seem silly to see this be a big moment for Daddy, but it really is, and it's just exciting to see not only our state represented so well as the Michigan Wolverines won the national championship and have not done that since 1997. And then now we have the Detroit Lions playing some just absolutely phenomenal, amazing football. And the only other thing I want to add really quick, because I know Liam said he has some stuff he wanted to talk about tonight. So obviously I wanted to come on here and just basically share in this moment a couple shout outs really quick. Obviously, as I said earlier, I'm so freaking stoked. Many have waited far longer than I have for this moment, but man, this is what it's all about. Let's go Lions! Since I was a wee one, I have been repping my Detroit Lions. I just want to tip my hat to the entire team for balling out and believing in and rallying behind Jared Goff. In Goff we trust, and those who assembled this team, who's young and hungry, Liam. Very important, and anybody who's been following knows this. Dan Campbell, obviously, is our head coach. Brad Holmes is our GM, and someone who truly does not get mentioned nearly enough and does not get enough attention at all, I feel personally, in all of this, is Sheila Ford Hamp, and, obviously someone who is a part of the Ford family, which we were always told we'd never win this for as long as the Fords would own us. Thank you. This one was very, very special, and indeed a special moment, as I will not lie, I freaking jumped in the air. I was already standing that last drive as they were going down. I was on my feet for that entire defensive series, and I did, yes, I grabbed Ezra up, I swung her around in the air, I lifted her all over the place, I swung Liam around. So Liam, when I was asking you earlier how you felt watching that, more than the game, more than football, which, man, it's a lot, how did you feel about the moment of us sharing that as a family, just celebrating that moment?
It was good. I feel like we should, every time we do that, next time when they go to the Super Bowl, we were doing like all blue.
Are we calling in the Super Bowl? You think they're beating the 49ers? You think they can do it? Oh my gosh. If we could beat the 49ers and play in the Super Bowl, even if we lose that game, dude, Daddy would be so freaking excited. And here's the wild thing. First game of the season for the Lions. Sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. Just too excited. First game of the season for the Lions. We played the Kansas City Chiefs. We played them, and we beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Now, granted, the Buffalo Bills games, Kansas City Chiefs game is going on right now. Christina's watching that. I will be joining her shortly because we are having grilled cheese and french fries for dinner tonight. Really super easy, lazy dinner tonight, but we're doing it. That's what we're doing. So
we're going to show them 2 pictures.
Oh, 2 pictures. Yeah, we could post. Let's talk a little bit about the history of the Lions. Yeah, you're a great point. Thank you for keeping me focused here. The 2 pictures of the Lions, obviously. Yeah, let's pull.
The one line and then the one football player.
Oh, yeah, Hutchinson. Yeah, we'll pull that all up. Who wants to play for Michigan, as you know. And his dad played for the Detroit Lions for a long time. Had a great career in the NFL. Solid career, I would say. But anyways, let's get this pulled up here in just a second. And all I was going to say is that we still got to get to San Francisco 49ers, and we're playing them in San Francisco, so that's going to be a big game. And then we also have the Baltimore Ravens. You cannot take the Baltimore Ravens for light right now with Lamar Jackson just playing out of his mind football, and has been really since he entered the league, if we're honest about it. And then you have the Buffalo Bills, who are ever dangerous, and the Kansas City Chiefs. You got to get through the Bills. Now, we beat the Chiefs early in the year, but as I said, if I'm calling it right now, I think the Bills beat Kansas City. I personally do. Something about the symmetry and the relationship between Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce seems to be off a little bit. Doesn't Mommy like watching? What's their show? Their podcast? The Kelce brothers, right? It's Travis.
Travis. So Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce.
Yeah, Mommy likes watching theirs, and Travis Kelce and Mahomes just seem to have lost a little bit of their They just don't seem to be in sync and rhythm. So I think the Buffalo Bills take this one, and I honestly think that the Ravens. I think the Ravens beat the Buffalo Bills personally. Who do you think? Though?
But I might think. Wait, the what?
Well, who do you think? Who wins? First of all, well, let's do predictions out there. And if you're watching this back, maybe you throw up your predictions in the comments here. Who do you guys think wins this game tonight? The game tonight, which is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Who do you think wins that? And then also vote who do you think is going to win between the Lions and the 49ers. Of course, I'm picking the Lions. But man, I'm going to tell you right now, Liam, that is the game. Other than the Super Bowl, if we make it to the Super Bowl, that is the game to define if we are indeed a championship football team. Now, I personally believe we are. I believe we have a very young, hungry team who I personally believe has not played a game. Sorry, but I don't feel over 85% where you've been just the entire team clicking at all cylinders. I just don't think we've hit that. I don't think we've had a game where we've broke 90% of every play just being that is the best we could have done. So that's my thoughts. But of course, I'd pick the Lions if we're playing in the Super Bowl. And of course, I'd love to pick them beating the 49ers. But I will say it's going to be a game. And then on top of that, we have the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. It's done. Oh, dinner's done already? Okay, 1 second, guys. We're getting this coming down for the live up top broadcasting. Liam, we have 4 minutes at the top of the hour to close it out here. I am going to take. Oh, we can do a little more. You want to do it slightly more? What do you want to talk about? We can go a little longer. But let me just close this out with the football. We'll stop talking about football. In the Kansas City Chiefs Buffalo's game, I'm taking Buffalo. I think Buffalo goes to play. I believe they go to play the Ravens, and I believe the Ravens win. And I believe that my hope and my heart wants us playing the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. And I want to see my Lions win a Super Bowl, buddy. I really do.
remember, I think it was Alabama, the first one when they beat them. That was the first game when they beat them.
You're talking about Michigan. That was
Yeah.
the Michigan game.
Oh,
That
right.
was a little different. So yes, that is just my hope, and I truly hope that this team right here, led by some. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Some absolutely amazing players, such as Hutchinson himself, who's just been an absolute beast this year. 8 sacks by the young man. Absolutely electric young man in the last 2 games of the season. Well, not the season, but we're certainly the playoffs here. Just absolutely phenomenal. And I will say, Jared Goff is playing out of his mind. But I said I would stop talking about football. Sorry, Daddy. We'll ramble about football for a very long time to go. So if there's something else you'd like to talk about, buddy, before we close this out, I don't want to get hung up on football too much. We'll be coming in just a second. I promise you, we know we got 2 minutes, 3 minutes to the top of the hour here. Liam, what is something you would like to talk about? I'll end it with Go Lions.
Okay, about the Lions.
You can talk about whatever you'd like.
Okay, so today we were gonna talk about the deformed belt. Can you have like the lion background for really quick?
Oh, yeah, but I would have to remove us. Here, Let me see. This might work. Oh, Ezra, hang on. You can't come on there because you have a shirt on. Hang on one second, baby girl. And then you can come on. But Liam, go ahead and talk. I'm so sorry.
Okay, about the okay. So the deformed's pretty much. You probably know the game on Roblox called Rush. I think it's called.
I don't know this one. What's it about?
Well, it's like a game when you have to run. I think you have to run quick to I think there's like a killer that's chasing you, but it's not. It's like a face. Sometimes it has like a face with just a mouth. That's kind of like the
That's
deformed.
scary. No, can't. Remember, you can't come. Hey, we're live. We're live, baby. Okay, you can, but we got stuff right here. I just can't let you on live without a shirt on. Okay, they'll take us off of YouTube, baby girl.
And mostly it's long. You probably saw the movie. I think they have a movie of it, The Deathworm.
I don't think I know this one.
And normally could be very long or normally not really. Probably could be like 19 feet long, I think.
All the way, baby girl. Or put on that jacket. Put on that shirt right there. This is the old Bob shirt. Put on the Bob shirt.
19 feet or what?
19 feet, you said? Ezra, you're going to put on that shirt right there, just real quick, baby girl. That way, if you're going to come on, you got to be able to have that shirt on, okay? Put on the Bob shirt right there. Put on the old Bob shirt. See the black one that's hanging right there? Put that shirt on. Yep, that's the one. Make sure the red's facing towards the front. Stay over there. Put it on. Liam, you're saying there's a game here on Roblox, and it's 19 feet long?
No, I was just giving you an example because it's like half human, but normally it's like black and then the mouth is like that. But the real deathworm is like 19 feet or like 19 or 10 feet. Like the mother,
Deathworm?
like the kid version is like only like 10 feet, and then the kid version's only like 10 feet, and then like the mother version's like 19.
Okay, so fill me in on this just a little bit because I know we got to go. We know we get in trouble with the boss downstairs, all right? Ezra, I just want to ask you, and we're going to get back to this Deathworm. What was it like to watch the Detroit Lions win this game? And on top of watching the Detroit Lions win this game, how did you feel in that moment watching Daddy celebrate with you? How did that make you feel? What happened when Daddy celebrated with you? What did we do?
You grabbed me in the air.
Yeah, I was throwing you in the air, and then what did I do? And I did it to you too?
Yeah, you did it to me, but you twirled me, right? You
Just a little bit.
Oh,
just a little bit of
right.
twirling.
like the one ships that go like up and down.
Yes. I'm so sorry. Yes, that is indeed what happened. Ezra, we have to get going in just a moment, but I just want to say, what do you think? Do the Lions or the San Francisco 49ers win next? That's your birthmark, baby girl. It's okay. It's just a little mark. It's okay. Do the Lions or the San Francisco 49ers win it next week? Who do you think is going to win?
Wait, what did you say?
Will it be the Detroit Lions or the San Francisco 49ers to take the game next week in the NFC Championship to go play in the Super Bowl 2020 what? 2024. Who do you think, baby?
The Detroit Lions.
You think the Lions are taking it? Okay. Who do you think, Kansas City or the Buffalo Bills tonight?
The Buffaloes. I would say Kansas. I would say Kansas City would probably win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, either way, this will be. What Super Bowl number is this?
The live.
This would be Super Bowl number 58. I had to look it up. Daddy should have known this, but Daddy's been having a good night. So Super Bowl 58 is what this would be, buddy. Because it was Super Bowl 57, Chiefs versus the Eagles, and that was February 12th, 2023. So this would be Super Bowl number 58. Yeah, baby, that's just your birthmark. It's okay.
It looks like a freckle.
It's kind of like a freckle, but it's beautiful, just like you.
I didn't
Okay,
notice that.
Liam, I know we got to get going because really we are going to get in trouble with Mommy. I know, but let's wrap up with some of your ideas you wanted to talk about for a minute.
Can we do another video?
Yeah, we can also do a longer one with some actual, like...
It's always rushing us, so we can't talk about it. Because then last time we couldn't do it because we only got it set up and then Mom called us down.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of research. I will also look into and read about what you would like to talk about, and then that way I can bring some meaningful content to the table. Oh, it looks like there's one person watching. Oh, no. We're going to share their comment. Look who busted us. It's, well, who's this foxy lady right here? Christina Townsend. She said I heard that. She's seen us, Ezra.
Talking smack?
She's talking. Oh, look at her. She's on here now. Look at her trying to talk back to us. What do you say to that?
Sorry.
Oh, well, hello, beautiful. Let's get one last take, and then we're getting out of here. Come here. All right. Hot take from the one Brooklyn, the only Brooklyn aunt. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
I was about to get them to get downstairs to eat.
Oh, you were? But then
Yeah.
you just got up there. All right, Brooklyn, what was it like that moment that the Detroit Lions won and you got to watch Daddy celebrate standing on his feet? How did you feel watching the Detroit Lions win this?
I'm watching Boogie.
You want to watch Bluey or you were watching Bluey?
I'm watching Boogie.
I think you were watching Bluey. Oh, by the way, Ezra, Mommy says your French fries are ready, Ezra. Oh no, oh my. Your French fries are ready. So, guys, we're going to sign off here. We're going to go celebrate tonight. We're going to have some grilled cheese. We're going to have some French fries.
Why can't we eat up here?
Well, we're going to go watch the game downstairs, too. We'll watch the Buffalo Bills. We'll watch the game. And we'll look up some of the other... We're going to watch Bluey. I don't know. That's up for debate. And we will look up the other information on the worm that you'd like to talk about. You know, one thing I will mention, ending here, guys, 1990, the movie's Tremors, reminded me a little bit. I was thinking of Tremors when we were talking about this worm in the ground. Came out in 1990, so maybe we'll look into some of that.
Like the one that would go up. The one that would like go in the earth was that?
And it would like sense their movements.
Yeah.
We should watch the Tremors movie. Maybe you and I
The
can
blob.
watch that.
The blob was
We
similar.
watched the Blob, but we didn't watch the Blob 2. We watched the Blob 1.
The blob of Son of Blob.
I think it is something like Son of Blob. So, anyways, guys, let's end it with this. Let's just say right now, let's say go Lions. Let's go win a Super Bowl, baby. I know we can't get too crazy with it, but I think that's what we should cheer for. We should go make it happen. I just want to say I love you guys. I definitely will be making sure to have more content out here for you guys.
I love you guys.
Aw. Mommy once again is saying, Ezra, your French fries are ready. So we're going to go get some food. We're going to celebrate. And we just want you guys to know we will be back. And I will be back with more content. Because there's a lot going on in the world. But right now I just want to enjoy this moment of the Lions. And I will follow up with many of you soon. We love you guys. We hope you guys stay safe in the new year.
And if you're shorter, if you're shorter than him, then what? Or if you're shorter than him, hit the bell.
Oh, okay. So if you're under, what height is that? What height are we saying that? They've been telling people I was only 6 foot tall for a long time, but we measured it. I'm pushing 6'4", so I guess I'm taller than I thought. So anyways, I just thought I was 6 foot for a long time. I just told people I was 6 foot, but yeah, I think so. Something like that. But yeah, if you're under 6'4", I guess you have to ring that bell. Or what?
Or like if you're under like 6, or if you're under 6 or you're under like the free, yeah.
under the 6 or the 3, guys. You heard it here first. As I used to always say, ending the
I
show.
love you guys.
Please stay curious. Well, first let me say this: Go Lions, and then stay curious.
And then like the other channel.
Yep, you guys follow up with what if tomorrow podcast over there, the UFO Garage podcast with Ben and Joe. We love you guys. Chad Smith, I hope you come back one day, brother. I truly do miss your morning shows. There's so many others out there I could mention as well, but those are some of my brothers right there for sure. So please stay curious, keep it weird, and learn how to be as self-dependent as possible, because we're going to look back on these days one day, buddy. We're going to look back and we're going to miss it. So I love you guys. I hope you have a good night, and we miss you so much. Miss all those that maybe were watching. We don't talk anymore. We miss you. And once again, go Lions. Well, we got to upgrade the content. It didn't allow me to do that. I know. I could share it separate. No, Mommy didn't. Okay, last time. Stay curious and keep it weird.
Yeah.